What is up guys, I'm here back with another classic WoW Season of Mastery video, and today we are talking about add-ons, and to be even more precise I will provide you guys with a list of add-ons I personally think are essential for Season of Mastery, so let's get right into it. Number 1, the most important thing for me in classic WoW is to have a questing add-on. For this I usually use Questie if you want a basic questing add-on telling you where to pick up quests, and how to complete them and so on. And if you want a full leveling guide add-on telling you exactly how to level from level 1 to level 60, I recommend using RestedXP, which will be linked in the video description. Number 2, going hand in hand with questing in classic WoW, especially while leveling up, dungeon quests are highly relevant and can also be quite annoying to obtain as you obtain them a bit all over the place. For that reason I recommend using Atlas Quest, which is based on the Atlas add-on, and Atlas Quest will tell you exactly which quests are available for each dungeon, as well as how to pick them up, and where to pick them up, and which rewards you will get for doing those quests. The experience gained from dungeon quests have been significantly increased in Season of Mastery, and doing dungeon quests will be crucial for speed leveling in Season of Mastery. Number 3, what's training? This is an add-on that lets you know which abilities you have available for training at your class trainer, and honestly this add-on saved me so many useless trips to my class trainer in classic WoW, and I absolutely love it. You can see exactly which abilities you can learn at what level, on the fly while auto-walking, which I love. Number 4, vendor price. This add-on does exactly what you think it does, and that is to tell you guys exactly what each item vendors for, which is a default interface not available in classic WoW, and you need an add-on for it. Number 5. Personally, I like having all of my banks portrayed as one big bank, and for that reason I recommend using an add-on of some kind to help you with that. The bag add-on that I personally use is called Bagnon, but you can also use One Inventory or Addibags. Number 6. Details, because who doesn't love a good old damage meter so you can watch yourself deal top DPS, and link it to your group just to do a big flex. This can also be useful to see who is dispelling and who is not dispelling at max level, such as within raiding, so you can use it to see who is doing their job and who is slacking. Number 7, Speedy Auto Loot. This one also does exactly what it says, and that is to let you guys loot things faster. There is already an auto loot function in the game, but combining that option with this add-on will cancel out the looting window, and you will loot things a lot faster. Just a general quality of life upgrade really. Number 8. No Solheim video would be complete without some gold making involved, and although this one isn't only useful for gold making, it is definitely used a lot within gold making, and that is scrap or D-junk. These add-ons will basically automatically vendor any grey items you have in your banks whenever you visit a vendor, and you can also use specific filters to make it also automatically vendor white and green items, and you can also use it or filter it to vendor specific items, for example if you get duplicates. Number 9, another add-on that is used a lot within gold making and gold farming, and just in general useful for anyone with herbalism and mining, is GatherMate 2. This add-on will keep track of where you have gathered herbalism and mining spawns, and show you on the minimap, so you can easily identify spawn locations, and from there you can identify the most optimal farming routes. You can also export and import strings, meaning you can share your data with others. Number 10, WeakAuras. WeakAuras are really strong and you can optimize them for pretty much anything you want. They can display specific abilities and their cooldown timers, they can display buffs and buffs uptime, decursing, boss abilities to avoid. You can create WeakAuras that will visually tell you how many dungeons you've entered recently, so you avoid hitting the dungeon cap, and you can even set up WeakAuras to buy things from vendors. Long story short, WeakAuras can do a lot of things, and explaining what they can do would be a whole video in itself, but it's definitely an add-on that I recommend using, and you can usually import your guildmaster or guild officer's WeakAuras for raiding, as well as find WeakAuras online on the forums. Number 11, for those of you who find WeakAuras to be too difficult to set up, and you want an easier version that is easy to set up, I recommend using or getting Tell Me When. This is a fairly simple add-on you can set up to track buff uptime, crowd control, damage over time abilities, debuffs, and so on. For example, if you're going to play a rogue, you can set up Tell Me When to track Garrett and rupture uptime on the target, and show you a visual when it's time to refresh. Same thing goes for Warlocks and damage over time abilities. Number 12, if you're going to play a Paladin, PallyPower is pretty much essential, as it allows you to easily apply any blessings to anyone in the group, as well as yourself without needing to have the blessings on keybinds, as you can open up a wheel of blessings, and you scroll through it, and apply the blessing you want. This add-on provides an interactive and easy to use interface that allows you to set your own blessings, and automatically checks for missing buffs with an easy-to-read indicator. While in a party or raid, PallyPower can also be used to assign blessings to other paladins. Number 13, DeadlyBossMods. No real introduction needed for this one. This add-on is well known, but a quick TLDR is that it will tell you when certain boss mechanics are happening, and it will tell you to move out of the fire. Number 14, Extended Character Stats. This add-on will show you even more character stats such as critical strike rating, your hit chance, miss chance, armor, defense, dodge chance, spell crit, mana regen, healing power, spell power, and so on. Number 15, HandyNotes and HandyNotes NPC. The combination of both of these add-ons will allow you to spot specific NPCs on the map, so you can easily identify the NPCs you want, such as innkeepers, flight masters, mailboxes, and repair vendors. Number 16, WeaponSwing Timer. This add-on is useful to anyone using both melee and ranged weapons. For example, hunters, but even rogues and warriors can use this one, and casters can use it for their wand timers. And basically, it shows you the swing timers for your weapons, allowing you to easily weave casts and attacks in between your swing timers. Number 17, next up I would recommend getting some sort of an auction house add-on. TSM is almost always broken at new launches, so personally I always start with Auctioneer and then transition over into Trade Skill Master after a week or two. These add-ons will allow you to more easily browse the auction house and purchase stacks of your choice, and you can scan the auction house to find the best deals, and it will also allow you to post your auctions faster. It's basically just a quality of life upgrade if you use the auction house a lot. That's a lot of add-ons, and I think I'm going to stop there. I wanted to give you guys a bunch of useful add-ons and my personal favorites, while talking a little bit about each of them without going overboard, because I think if you're interested in getting more add-ons, you will probably open a CurseForge and search up the ones you're interested in. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe you found a new add-on or two that you're interested in. If you did enjoy the video, please consider dropping a like on it. It helps my channel out more than you know, and I honestly really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe for more Season of Mastery content. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.